She froze when she saw my wife. Not a blink, not a movement. She stood still. The shopping cart was halfway out of the aisle, her hands gripping the metal like it kept her grounded in reality. Smiled. "It's been a long time," I said, calm and steady. She glanced between us, me and the woman beside me. Her eyes darted back to my wife, and then she ran. Left the cart, left everything behind. Moments later my phone vibrated. "Divorce her now. Your new wife is." I didn't open the rest. I already knew what it said. 10 years. That's how long it had been since Ava walked out of my life. 10 years since the woman I built everything with. Business, dreams, a home. Destroyed it all in one quiet afternoon. Came home early. That's all it took. The wrong Thursday. Cancelled lunch with a client. Last-minute change. I stepped through the door and heard laughter. Not hers. It was worse than anger. It was betrayal hidden inside something ordinary. Their voices blended in a way that sounded familiar. Comfortable. Rehearsed. She didn't beg. That might have helped a little. She simply said, "We were never meant to last anyway." Like it was the weather. Like we were just passing clouds. She left with him 3 weeks later. Took half the company, nearly all the savings. And every belief I had in loyalty. They got married within the year. Starting their shiny new life with my money. I disappeared. No arguments. No dramatic scenes. Just silence. But I don't forget. I rebuild. I started again with nothing but time and determination. I watched her quietly. Every business she got involved in. Every lawsuit he tried to hide. Every person they used and left behind hurt. She thought she married someone better. Truth is, she married a parasite in nicer suits. While she smiled for press photos, he was secretly stealing behind her back. When the cracks began to show, I smiled too. 5 years later I was a ghost. In a new city using a different name. Richer, sharper. Married to the kind of woman Ava only pretended to be. Graceful, intelligent, and quietly dangerous in all the right ways. I didn't choose Claire by chance. She had her own reason. Ava's husband had destroyed Claire's family in a business merger 5 years ago. Left them bankrupt. Claire never forgot. Together, we became something they never saw coming. Predators. I secretly invested in Ava's latest startup using a fake company. Watched everything from behind the scenes. Leaked a quiet tip here. Exposed a small number there. Just enough to make investors suspicious. But not enough to trace it back to me. Claire played her part flawlessly. She appeared on social media, attended charity events. Featured subtly in magazines. Just enough to catch Ava's attention. Like an itch you can't quite find. Until today. Until the moment in the supermarket aisle when everything broke. She saw Claire standing beside me. And her mask slipped. The messages started pouring in. "You have no idea who she really is. She's dangerous. She'll destroy you. Please call me. I'm not trying to hurt you. She's lying to you, just like she lied to everyone else." The irony nearly made me laugh. So I replied, "You'd know all about that, wouldn't you?" No response. But I wasn't finished. 2 weeks later Ava was served. By then, Claire had uncovered enough financial dirt on Ava's husband to trigger a federal investigation. Insider trading, tax fraud, racketeering. Authorities froze all accounts, including Ava's. She hadn't committed the crimes, but she had signed every document. Her name was on every deal. Now it was her turn to lose half. Half her company, half her estate, half her reputation. I let the media take care of the rest. Claire's anonymous tip reached every financial publication in the city. Ava's name fell, from trending hashtags to legal documents. The sponsors backed out. The board members turned against her. But I wanted one more thing. Closure. I invited her to lunch. Same cafe where we once signed the papers for our old company. Perfect full circle. She looked worn out. Smaller somehow, like someone had carved the pride out of her, and left only skin and calculation behind. You did this, she said softly. I sipped my espresso. Did what? You destroyed me. No, I replied. You did that yourself. I just made sure you had to watch it happen. She leaned in, her voice trembling. Claire will ruin you, just like she ruined me. I tilted my head. No. She only finished what you started. She blinked. Realization settled over her like a cold fog. You planned this. All of it. I stood up. You left me for a fraud, Ava. You stole my company. Laughed at the ashes. And I spent a decade building something powerful from your betrayal. You think this was revenge? I leaned closer. This was mercy. I walked away before she could speak. Claire was waiting in the car, engine running, eyes forward like nothing had shaken her. Did she beg? Claire asked. No, I said. She finally went quiet. We drove off as the cafe disappeared in the rearview mirror. I didn't look back. Regret is a luxury, and I stopped paying for it 10 years ago.